Hey guys, what's going on? MaxFTE here, and today I'm back with another Pokemon Go video. Today we're going to be jumping into the Great League using a team of Dragonair, Lantern, and Dewgong. This is a very fun team, had a lot of fun with it, and going to be showing some battles, showcasing the team. Did you also know that only 3.5% of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed? So if you're enjoying, make sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe, and help us on the road to 10k. But yeah, let's dive straight into the battles. So we're going to be running Dragonair on the lead with Lantern in the back and Dewgong as our safe swap. Generally we'll go for Dewgong, but I mean, if it's something in the lead that just totally counters Dewgong, then obviously switch to Lantern. Dragonair on the lead is very good, however, because it is pretty much neutral against virtually everything apart from fairy types. Even opposing dragon types, obviously you're going to be taking super effective damage, but you can pretty much beat majority of other dragon types. I think the only one you actually lose to is Altaria. Obviously Dragonair as well, and maybe even Dragonite depending on IVs. However, like I say, just play it out from there. Generally, you'll want to stay in as the Dragonair on the lead. Yeah, normally it's normally goes quite well. But yeah, Dewgong on the up against the Gallade just there, where they're going to take us out with a Leaf Blade, and we're going to come in with a Lantern, Spark Down, and they're going to come in with an Excadrill. At this point, I thought, okay, it's game over here. Just because obviously a ground type versus an electric type, not going to do that well. They go for the Drill Run, and so we're going to go for a Surf here. We did use our last shield there, and so they're going to use their last shield, and they're going to come in with Golbat. I try to come in with Dragonair and get to a Aqua Tail. I didn't have quite as much energy as I thought I would, but because they actually went for Poison Fang, I thought they were going to go for Shadow Ball and take out the Dragonair, but we do live with a bit of HP, and we are able to farm down the Golbat and go for the Aqua Tail up against the Excadrill. Next battle, Dragonair up against the Defense Deoxys. This one is a sort of weird one. Obviously, you want to be counting your sort of counters that they're throwing. Here, they only threw 5, so that means I know that it's a Psycho Boost. Going for a shield first off is a pretty safe bet, just because obviously they're debuffing their attack after that. And so they're not going to be staying in. They come in with a Dewgong, so we're going to come in with a Lantern. They're going to go for a Drill Run, that's going to deal some pretty nice super effective damage to us. We're going to throw a Thunderbolt, and this is probably going to get shielded up. I did think about baiting, but I feel like the sort of trade-off, if they let it go through, is just not worth it, not worth the risk. And so I had just gone straight for the Thunderbolt, gonna go for it again. And I believe at this point, no, sorry, they are gonna shield that up. So we are both shields have been invested from both sides here, which that's alright. Build up a bit of energy with the Dewgong, I want to say. Or Dragonair. No, I think I'm close. I'm moved with the Dragonair. So we're gonna go for a couple Dragon Breaths, build up a bit of extra energy, and throw a Body Slam. That's obviously gonna take out the Dewgong. They do come in with a Bastiodon, which isn't great. However, we're gonna throw an Aqua Tail, and it's gonna do some semi-decent super effective damage. I was hoping to get to a Stone Edge before they. Sorry, hoping to get to a Drill Run before they got to a Stone Edge. However, I think if I'd came in a bit sooner, I might have managed. And yeah, we sort of fumbled that game. Is what it is though. Dragonair up against the Quagsire. This is a really nice lead, just because you're doing so much damage with that Dragon Breath, as well as they've got Aqua Tail and generally Earthquake. Is it? I think. I mean, it's obviously it sort of depends. I'm sure it's Earthquake that you generally want to have with Quagsire, and so they're going to swap out into a Zweilous. We're going to come out into our Dewgong. We're going to be doing super effective damage to them. Dewgong is a very bulky Pokemon, so we can sort of tank any one move from here. Just about the back-to-back Icy Wind. Going to throw the first one, see what they do, and if they shield up, we just farm all the way down. However, they let it go through, and they do come in with a Skarmory, which is quite nice. We are able to just go for Icy Wind spam, get their attack nice and low. And here, this is a really comfortable situation for us, just because there's literally nothing that the Skarmory can throw against the Lantern that is even neutral. So it doesn't matter how much energy they've got, it's all just totally absorbed by the Lantern. And so they're going to swap in their Quagsire, try to get to an Earthquake against the Lantern. However, we do manage to swap out into our Dragonair quickly enough. Gonna let this go through, and so that's gonna just be an Aqua Tail, which is fine. Farm all the way down, and we're gonna go for the Thunderbolt up against the Skarmory. Would obviously take them out, but they do shield for some reason, and so I'm just gonna let this go through. To be fair, I think I would have been safer shielding up just in case. However, they do get to another one, which we're gonna shield up, as that I think that would actually take us out from that range, which that would not be fun. So next battle here, Dragonair up against the Poliwrath. Another really good lead. It's weird. I feel like with this meta, there's just so many water types about at the moment. I feel like a sort of a grass team would do incredible at the moment. Maybe even I've always wanted to bring Go-Goat back, do some battles with that, get some wins with it, but I've just not really found a good team. I've not sort of done enough research into it, but I will try and get a Go-Goat video out again, just because, like I say, the amount of water types out at the moment is just, it's wild. And so having a good grass type, it would do a lot of damage. But yeah, we're going to take out the Dragonair there with our Dewgong, going for the Icy Wind. Up against the Poliwrath, we're going to go for a Drill Run, just because it's going to be doing more damage than the Icy Wind. I mean, obviously we would be debuffing their attack, but because the Icy Wind isn't doing particularly much damage at all. Plus as well, we don't need to worry about debuffing their attack, just because there's nothing that Poliwrath can throw to the Lantern that is super effective. Obviously there is Dynamic Punch and Submission, but nobody runs them on Poliwrath, just because why would you? Quagsire with up against the Dragonair. Gonna go for an Aqua Tail. This is gonna be doing some really nice super effective damage, getting them nice and low. And we are still on a shield, however they do give up and concede the match. Dragonair against the Talonflame, again another beautiful lead. There's barely any fairy types at the moment in the meta, and that's just what makes Dragonair such a good lead. Obviously being Shadow, it just does so much damage with your Dragon Breath. And, you know, if you're willing to invest a couple shields, you can pretty much win switch advantage off the rip out of nearly any match, which is really good. Having a sort of rock, paper, scissors backline as well would be sort of something quite good to run in this meta at the moment. But, I mean, it's fun running rock, paper, scissors when you win, not so good when you lose. And so that's when you just feel like, yeah, I'm getting algorithmed, but it is what it is. They're going to go for Flame Charge. Again, this is another Pokemon that we just don't need to worry about in the slightest with Lantern. And so they can throw whatever they want. Nothing is going to be even doing neutral damage. They come in with an Abomasnow. I was a little bit worried here, just because, obviously, they're going to be doing super effective to us with the Icy Wind and the Powder Snow. And so we're going to go for the Body Slam. That's going to be doing some nice neutral damage. They are going to shield up. We are we are even shields now at the moment. And so going to do that again, and they're just going to farm us all the way down, just because they know that we're not going to be able to reach another move. I was a little bit worried here. However, because of the Dragon Breath, we did manage to get the Abomasnow really low. And so we are going to be able to build up a bit of energy, go for the Surf up against the Abomasnow and take him out. And so I think at this point they either gave up or I was lagging. I can't remember which one it is. Yeah, they gave up here just because they don't have a Pokemon. They've only got one Pokemon left, and it's still being quite slow up on the switch in, but that's okay. Next battle in here, we've got Dragonair up against Dragonite. This was a funny battle. I just thought I'd leave in. We are doing a lot more damage with the Dragon Breath than they are to us, and at this point the opponent is going to throw in the towel. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. If you didn't enjoy it, leave a dislike. Let me know why, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya. Peace.